So QSC has finally entered the battery-powered speaker game with the CB10. I took these to a wedding, tested them out, and I'll let you know, did they actually meet the mark with their first battery-powered speaker? Let's get into it. Battery-powered speakers are everywhere nowadays. I've seen the Mackie Thump Go on this channel. I've reviewed a Samson speaker and a Gemini. You've also got, of course, your Everse 8. And what else is out there for battery-powered speakers? Your Bose S1, right? QSC is like a household name for PA speakers. Everyone knows them, so it's about time they got into this space. Why are DJs using all these battery-powered speakers? Well, we're doing cocktail hours on the beach. We're doing barn weddings. We're doing things remotely. We just want to have a backup option. We want to plug less things in for ceremonies. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you would use a battery-powered speaker. QSC makes amazing PA speakers, so why not get into the game? Now, the CB10 is a really nice option. I'm pretty impressed with this, and I'll tell you about my experience using it. But first, let's just talk about general things with this guy. So this is a 10-inch speaker, CB10, makes sense. It comes in at 27 pounds. It has a battery that lasts, wrote it down right here. What do we get? 12 hours maximum. Obviously, if you're using it at kind of conservative levels, probably 6 to 8 if you're rocking a party with it. 4-hour recharge time. Comes in, we already talked about the weight, 127 max dB. And one of the things I noticed when I was researching the speaker, QSC talked about, maybe at their NAMM presentation, that they wanted to make a great PA speaker first that also happened to be battery powered. So this wasn't designed solely around the battery. This was a great speaker first and foremost. And it also has a battery in it, which definitely comes through, especially on the specs. You've got 127 max dB, so this is no slouch. Like, a lot of these portable PA speakers are hitting in like the 1-teens. They're not meant to be like a main party speaker. You could absolutely rock a small party with a pair of these, but if you're using it for a ceremony or a cocktail hour or a busking on the street or a car show satellite speaker, something like that, this thing's going to be more than enough juice. It's 440 watts, but we don't really care about that. That dB figure is more important. And it extends down to 51 hertz, which is respectable for a 10-inch woofer. Again, this is not going to replace your main rig at a school dance or even most weddings, but it does have a little, enough juice and enough thump to hit a nice full sound with a lot of styles of music. One interesting thing about the speaker is the coverage pattern. It has a 90-degree axis symmetric, I think is how they say it, coverage, which means 90 in both angles. It's not like narrower in one than the other, so it's going to give you a nice, even kind of conical coverage coming out from the speaker. As far as utilizing the speaker, it has a pole mount underneath, and it also has this 30-degree tilt back wedge, so it's not going to be on its side. It's going to be vertical like this, but tilted back 30 degrees, which I actually think looks a lot better than the standard, backwards or the sideways speaker mount, excuse me. It's got a plastic cabinet. It has a really nice handle on the top. Let's see if I'll overlay some B-roll actually. Nice handle on the top for carrying it. You can easily carry a pair of these into the venue. Super hard wearing finish on this. It's going to stand up to plenty of abuse. And then around the back, you've got a lot of nice ins and outs. So in contrast to the RCF speaker, the Evox J9 that I just reviewed, which had a single input and output, this has a lot of connectivity options. So you've got A and B channels, which have a very nice clicky gain with a clearly marked unity. Very easy to set your different speakers on the same volume level because they click right into place. You've got a signal and a clip light. You have a button for mic boost. So if this is getting a mic level signal on those combo XLR 1/4-inch inputs, you can click that button and it will bring up the level a bit so that it can compensate for the low gain on the mic. There is a knob to change your voicings. So you've got dance and speech. It's got a ducker built in, which is great for making quick announcements. It'll just bring down your music while you talk. It's got a vocal level, and then it has a section for app control. So you can actually hook this up to QSC's app, and I'll overlay some video of that, and make your own settings and do a lot of customization of the EQ and do a bit of mixing on the speaker externally from a device. We talked about the A and B inputs are XLR 1/4-inch combos, pretty standard. Input C has Bluetooth. Nice to see. I like to have that just for speaker testing or background or backup. It's got a 1/8-inch headphone jack input, and it also has a foot switch control. So this allows you to toggle a variety of things. Like, for example, if it's just on regular vocal mode and then you want to duck it or something like that, you can use that foot switch to toggle between the two. There's a battery indicator. There's a light for like the main clip limiter, and then you've also got an output which with custom settings, so you can either route just A, just B, a combo of A, B, and C. So there's a lot of flexibility in the speaker, especially if you hook it up to your device. Power toggle switch as well as a IEC. This comes with a very nice, hefty, and long IEC. I don't know if that's the trend lately. My RCF had those too, but like 10-foot IEC cable, which is great. And then you've got your user manual, quick start guide. QSC has a great warranty too, so there's a lot to love about QSC speakers, and this is just giving you the same thing that they're kind of known for in a battery-powered package. But enough about that. Like, how did this thing actually perform? So, took it out to a wedding. My Evox J9s were the main system, but I needed a satellite because I was in a corner on one side of the room, and there was the cake cutting and the food line and all the tables for sitting on the far end of the room. So I hooked up my UVive U35 transmitter to the back of the RCF, plugged the other one into the speaker, put it on a stand on the stage on the far side of the room, and had it do satellite duties. Just ran it at Unity. It matched up well with the volume level of the main system, and boy was it clear. I mean, when I was testing this at home, shocked by how much thump and low end came out of this thing for a 10-inch woofer. It is incredibly clear. It's incredibly kind of in your face. Like when it hits, you don't feel it like an 18-inch sub, but you feel that like mid-range like slap when like a snare hits or like the vocals come in. Very, very clear speaker and more than enough output for fill duty, for background cocktail ceremony. Like, I was running these probably at 10% of what they could do. When I cranked these up during testing, they really put out an amazing sound. I don't doubt the 127 SPL rating for a second. Overall, I mean, if you've used a QSC speaker before, if you've used anything, you know the quality that you're getting. A really robust, hard composite cabinet, a sleek speaker grill, easy to use controls on the back, and this one also has a really nice battery that is swappable, by the way. They sell extras, so you can grab an extra if you ever run out and just pop it in, or if you've got like a marathon gig or a multi-day thing out in the desert or the woods, you could easily have backups available. I love this thing. It's impressive. This is going to be great for my rental inventory. It's also going to be great for my ceremony rig. So I'm super stoked to have these. If you want to read more about them or check them out for yourself, I'll include a link down below in the description. You can buy through there, support the channel. Shouts to Guitar Center for making this video happen. These are awesome speakers and you can grab them there. Let me know what you think. Like, have you heard these yet? Did you go to NAMM? Did you hear these at, did they have these at MEX? I had to leave MEX a little bit early, so I don't know if they had these for demoing. Have you heard them at your local Guitar Center? Let me know. I think they're awesome, but if you've got another battery power speaker that you love, I want to hear about it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell. You're not going to want to miss other videos coming in the future, including more gig logs, because y'all seem to love those, and like the video too to help the algorithm out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.